Hey everyone, it's Toronto Ty here, just doing a very quick update in the park this week. I thought that my camera battery had more juice than it does, so this is going to have to be really quick. But we'll see what's going on. First things first, I feel like there may be less trees along International Street than before, thanks to that windstorm, but I may be wrong about that. Yeah, this area looks much more bare next to the height check station by Medieval Fair. A lot less trees. I mean, maybe I just didn't notice last week, but I think it's due to the windstorm. So as I'm making my way up to get my first rides on Flying Canoes and Lumberjack, I noticed that there's a tree that's missing, and I'm pretty sure that it's from the windstorm that we just had. But I mean, really, we should have known that we were going to lose some trees. I mean, what do you expect when you welcome a lumberjack into the park? Flying Canoes is open, and I just got off of it. It's pretty fun, actually. I mean, it's not anything that's thrilling, but you have this little black button on the inner circle, like towards the center of the ride, and if you push that, it gives you a little puff of air that boosts you up a little higher. So you can see some people are using it, and then you gently descend. But the ride does make sure that even if you're not pressing that button, you still get to go up in the air. And then, yeah, so it's a lot of fun. I'm a little disappointed by the water level. I'm not sure if that'll change later or not. It looks like it's only like half full. And then even the walkway around here, it looks like boards, so it's got a nice sort of dock feel to it. So all around the new area here, then they've installed these nice dark wood benches that are pretty simple, but I like them a lot better than the blue metal ones. And let's just take a peek back here. Yeah, I'm not sure. I can't see anything that's really different. But let me know if you can. Alright, so I just got off my first ride on Lumberjack, and it is a lot of fun. I think I maybe chose the wrong seat. I ended up being held upside down quite a bit compared to some of the other seats. But yeah, like I went upside down maybe like 8 times. It's fantastic. It gets up to speed really fast. Way better than jet ski. Yeah, I like it. I think Wonderland's got a winner with this one. Alright, so here we are again on the Fireworks Hill. And from this vantage point, I can't see that a lot has changed, although there is a maintenance worker or somebody. That was just there. Not sure if you guys saw that. Yeah, I can't tell a huge difference, but at least I got a good view of Vortex. They've changed out the kind of tarp that they had on there. I don't know. I guess the other one was just more temporary, and this is designed to be a little bit more permanent. Maybe it won't blow up in the wind as much. Just interesting. There's no security guard here, standing guard this week, but I'm still going to respect the rule of not walking on the dirt. So this is about as close as I can get to the tunnel, and that is quite intense. here's the real star of the show, and I was not expecting this at all, but they covered up the tunnel opening in the lake with wood. Surrounded the entire edge with some, you know, mismatched planks with different angles on all of them, similar to the fencing around Whitewater Canyon. And then they even put boards on top of the flat parts of the concrete. And I really think that it's just to help the ride, or to help the tunnel blend in more, not to hide it from people noticing it, but just to make it fit more with the environment. Lots of work going on over there, lots of vehicles. Again, part of that is probably part of the Splashworks expansion, but just here from the Windseeker exit, looking across the lake. Yeah. It looks great. And then something that I didn't really notice last week is the pair of footers that are in the lake. I believe the original planning document said that there would be a total of six pillars in the water, and so that's two of them, and then there's another one right over here, just right next to Skyrider's Land. So if that's the case, that there are only going to be six, I don't know how much of this is actually going to be over Vortex. Right, just standing right next to the Coca-Cola Refresh Center, or Oasis, or whatever it's called, along the way to Minebuster. Just getting a good view. I think here, those rebar cages are still there, which means that they still have more footers to put in. And I don't know if they're planning on doing that during this weekend or what, but Splashworks is opening fairly soon, and they've got a lot of dirt torn up and no fences in place and footers galore. So yeah. So with this concentration of footers around here, do you guys think that that means that this is where the station is going?
Please, let's go anything else than a rock.
It's across from Splash Station? I don't know. Maybe this is just going to be some kind of crazy element. It's hard to get to tell without a bird's eye view. And yeah. Let's see. And then they've got some. It looks like they've done more work over here by Splash Station, and I'm not sure if that is actually true. Actually, yeah, I'm fairly certain now. Yeah, it looks like they've torn a fair bit of this up now. That wasn't torn up last week. I don't know if I'm crazy, but I think I'm wrong about that. You know, I just realized that, I mean, the park's going to be open full-time starting this Thursday, I think. So it's going to be open every single day, which means that I feel like we're going to find out fairly soon, and Splashworks is going to be open soon. So I feel like we're going to find out pretty soon whether stuff is going to keep going on throughout the year or not. But, man, even more footers all over there. Alright, I just wanted to pause on this still frame that I got by holding the camera up over my head, looking down into the planter box inside the fence with the tunnel opening, and you can see some bolts there, so clearly that is a footer. It seems to me like they've added some new... made some new signs here for Milk Can, for Whack-A-Mole. Okay, so yeah, they definitely have new signs here for the ring toss and junior high striker as well. It looks like they're really trying to embrace this section's history of the Grand World Exposition of 1890. Hopefully we'll see a return to that soon. But Sledgehammer, I was asked to do a status report on it, and it is still down. All the gondolas are halfway up the air, in the air. Yeah, and I don't see anybody working on it at the moment. So, yeah. Right, I really just have to say that this right here just breaks my heart. Just to close it off today, this pine tree among all the other pine trees next to Swing of the Century is broken in half, and it kind of just ruins the whole semicircle of trees, and it's just really sad to me. So, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to comment down below for anything that you'd like me to cover in the next video. Subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you get notified every time I post new videos.